Hello Libra, welcome back to the Illest Illuminator. Welcome if you are new. My name is Sonya and we are going to do the He Said She Said spread, which is your energy and whoever you are dealing with. So we're going to see what is going on in your relationship department. So feel free to swap the energies. Definitely if you're a cross watcher, I might be talking to you directly, alright? So before I started this reading, I got like so much joy and excitement. I don't know what is going on, Libra, but you are going to have a very good month of November. I feel a very deep connection. Either you are getting to know someone new or you are coming into some kind of a union. There's a lot of romance that I'm picking up on. Alright, it might have been something that started off with a lot of, you know, maybe just a lot of passion, but now it's becoming more and more emotional. All right, so I'm picking up on a very good energy for you guys, and I'm also happy to see that most of the readings were having a lot of positive energy. All right, so I most definitely feel that for your energy as well. So let's see what you left behind in your season. We've got the Ten of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Swords reversed, and the Two of Swords. That's what you left behind in the past, or what you went through in the past. Some of you may have in the past had a relationship that broke apart. Could be due to loyalty, disloyalty, mistrust, and there might have been a lot of healing that was necessary to, you know, after this break of commitment. All right, someone may have not committed fully to the situation and started to give you a lot of stress, but you were in this position of like, you're not going to make any decision until you see someone putting the real effort into it and showing you their loyalty and their support. Even though it may have been a very restless period for you, I feel that you did a good thing by closing yourself completely off from people that were deceptive, closing yourself off from people that drained you mentally or were not loyal, or, you know, keeping their promises here with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, or did not add any value in your life. So you really cleared up a lot of your energy. You may have been closing yourself off completely energetically, and that has brought you a bit more closer towards what you do desire from a love situation. And I do see a lot of love coming in for you. You may have been much more imbalanced within yourself by cutting things off or people off in your life that were not serving you or giving you the right energy. Lovers card, you could be dealing with a Gemini, and it could also be a very deep connection that you could not ignore. Both of you could not ignore. So let's see what this is all talking about. Starting off with what they went through. What is their past energy, please? Ooh. Alright, you may have been dealing with a fire sign as well. I have here a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, someone that you had an on and off connection with in the past, and they may have came back around because things were unfinished with you. They had some unfinished business with you, but they do have a lot of passion for you. Like I said, this energy is of someone that has a lot of attraction. All right, they're very passionate, they're very attractive individual. They are very well opinionated. They travel a lot. They have a lot of friends all over the world, or, you know, they have a big group of people around them, and they're quite a leader. So this is a very receptive energy as well. Whether they're masculine or feminine, it does not matter. This is someone that really, you know, is very receptive, but they do give you exactly what you ask from them. So very passionate energy is what I'm getting. This person may have been on a distance from you, or there might be some kind of a separation in the past where things were just unfinished, but now they're coming back with a lot of good intentions. All right, they came back with a lot of good intentions. So let's see what that is about. What is the current energy for you? King of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Wow. All right. I want to know one more card, please. and the Eight of Swords. So I see someone in your energy, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone that has left you behind a lot of times, and you are not trusting them, even though you have a lot of love for them, or they may have a lot of love for you, but there were a lot of challenges and obstacles in your relationship, all right? And these obstacles may have made you feel very insecure about yourself, or question yourself a lot, also question yourself a lot in society. You may have felt very much lonely during this time of separation, and even during this time of, you know, closing yourself off from energies. I feel like you may have been through some challenges when it comes to your finances, and now you know you need to pick up yourself. You know, this is the moment where you really need to pick up yourself, and you need to focus on your own, you know, loving yourself here with this King of Cups. I feel like you have a lot of love to share, but you are very how do you say that, like you're very picky on who you let in right now, because you don't want someone around you that is going to make you feel insecure. And I feel like in the past you may have felt that insecurity because people were just not loyal towards you, giving you a lot of stress, giving you a lot of anxiety or sleepless nights, and you may have blamed yourself, all right? You may have blamed yourself for all of this, but you're now needing to stop being so repetitive in your mind, you know, start to see yourself for who you truly are. And yes, sometimes we do go through some kind of an abandonment, all right? There might have definitely been, sorry guys, I just had to check if the microphone was on, as usual. As Mercury retrograde, it was on, thank God. So what was I saying? You have been quite disappointed as well in the people around you, but these energies are going to fade away. These energies are going to fade away, even though you now are in a situation where you shouldn't hold back too much, all right? You may be very stingy in your energy, which is, you know, acceptable because you've been very much abandoned by the people around you, and that abandonment, like I said, has caused you to be very much in your head. And like I said, you should not stop being repetitive in your own mind, all right? Like going through the why me, and like it always happens to me, like people always abandon me or do this to me, and la la la. That kind of energy is not going to help you move forward, all right? That will only stagnate your energy. And the way that I always say to people is like, you need to be grateful of where you are and what you do have at this point. And I know that a lot of people say, ah, of course I'm grateful, but saying those affirmations of being grateful of all the changes, being grateful of who you are, seeing your true nature, true beauty, it's very important to speak that out loud, all right? Like, speak it really out loud. Like, I am grateful for this and this and that. I am grateful for having my family. I'm grateful for having this abundance. I am grateful of being able to give love still, or feel love still. And that way you can take away this lack mentality that keeps you stuck in a repetitive cycle and not being able to give or to be open up, all right? So that was some deep messages. What is the present situation for the other person? So this person had a lot of negative energy around them from the past, all right? They may have been very, how do I say this? Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Okay. This person could be very possessive. All right, this person could be very possessive. They got 3 sixes here on the table. We got the Devil, 15 is a 6. We got the 6 of Cups reverse and the 6 of Wands. So this person may have been someone that wanted a lot of attention, whether it's from you or whether it's from other people. They start to recognize their patterns, and that some of their because the Queen of Wands in the reverse could also be a very it could be an energy of like wanting to have a lot of attention, being like, you know, too loud and too this and that and that kind of energy. But this person is changing. They're changing their ways, and it may have been a long way to go for them to change, but now they are coming to a lot of realization that they have been very restricting when it comes to the past. They have been very repetitive in their own negative cycle, and now they're trying to overcome that and starting to be more in their higher element. They are releasing toxicity from the past, which has been not that easy, and it may be something that they still are going through, and it may even take another half year before they can rejuvenate themselves and heal themselves and get themselves out of this past trauma. Could also be because the Six of Cups is here in the reverse. That's like, you know, negative thoughts and patterns or feelings from the past together with the Devil in the reverse. This is realizing your pattern, and because, you know, 666 could also be like the beast, right? Like that's like taking things or making decisions out of a negative energy, right? And that's kind of like, you know, the Devil saying like, hey, choose me, and they need to choose the right thing. And when you are in that repetitive cycle, they may go to the drugs, or, you know, to bad people, or have some seductive energies around them, but all because they needed some kind of an attention. So this person could definitely be wanting a lot of attention from a lot of other people, including you, but now they are overcoming that. They're overcoming their fears, and they're trying to make the right choices. And this is a big change for them. Like, they are coming to the realization that they have been very either seductive, they have been very toxic, all right, in their ways, in their behaviors, in their patterns, and they're coming out of that. With the Tower, this is like a huge revelation for them, where things really fall apart, and also epiphanies coming in, as in like, whoa, I really screwed up there, I really made a mistake. Like, the way that I was so possessive, it was not good. The way that I was so you know, negative talking, it just drew a lot of more negativity to me. The way that I was so you know, messing around with a lot of people, I got like a disease or something. Like, it's something like that. I'm sorry to say that, but you know, everything has their consequences. 666 with the Devil in the middle, that's a beast. That's the consequences. Like, making the right choice to not listen to the Devil, to not dance with the Devil. And now they are overcoming that. Now they are realizing like, okay, I shouldn't have been dancing with the Devil. So yeah, this person may have taken a lot of advantage of you, all right? This is something that you still need to heal from and forgive. These have been a lot of mind games that this person has been playing, and it still hurts you, all right? You still are hurting from that, and you're wanting to let go, but you feel so abandoned, all right? You feel taken advantage of majorly, like, and it's still something that you need to forgive. But how can you forgive someone that played so many mind games and close you out, and, you know, every time it suited them, they walked out, or they treated you with a silent treatment just because they did not want to, you know, express their own negative behavior. So how do you deal with that kind of energy, right? The Fool in the reverse, this makes you not trust people. This makes you being very hesitant when new things come along your way, or when you need to take courageous action towards a person or situation. You're always like, oh, I'm not sure, I'm gonna be disappointed again, let me just like not do it. That's where you actually need to heal, right? Like, you need to use your discernment, of course. You need to be using your own intuition, which is the King of Cups. You do have that in your energy, but if everything is going to make you feel stuck mentally and go in that repetitive cycle of like, I'm gonna be feeling abandoned again, I'm gonna go through a lot of disappointment if I do give some love away, that's not okay. And that shows that you still have a lot of pain from this battle that you've lost, both of you lost, by a lot of mind games, a lot of manipulation. Blockage for the other person. What's their issue? Okay, so this person, one of the things that this person may have done is overworking themselves, putting too much emphasis on material things. All right, perhaps they have like a moon in Taurus, or a Venus in Taurus, so they like to have like the finer things in life, and in order to get that, they overwork themselves. They get addicted to money, they get addicted to assets, they get addicted to, you know, having material gains. Because I feel like this person's, because the Eight of Pentacles is in the blockage, so that is a work card. So this person overworks with this Devil card, and is, how do you say that, like someone that is, I forgot the word. Hate when that happens, seriously, hate when that happens. How do you say that? You guys know the drill. And I do have the Two of Pentacles here in the reverse with the Ace of Swords. So this person did not know how to balance life with work and personal relationships. That was their whole lesson, what they needed to go through to make a balance between both of them. So needing to balance work and relationships, like, that's all I gotta say, I'm sorry. Oh, they do have the Ace of Swords here in the blockage as well, so there could be like non-communication right now. They want to come towards you, but if they come, they need to speak the truth about why they did not have time for you and why they were so focused on work and being so busy. So you might be in this position where you hold back because you want to see what this person is going to bring to the table, or how they are going to convince you now, right? Like sometimes, definitely with this kind of energy, it's kind of like you have been the one working on things and it did not work, so now you're like, well, if I'm not gonna work on it, let's see what is going to happen. So you might be very much on a lay low, all right, being like, if this person truly wants to change things, then they must be moving forward towards me, because they are the one that have been taking advantage of me here with this Five of Swords in the reversed. Hopes for you. The Tower reverse with the Judgment. What went wrong here, right? What went wrong? I'm gonna pull one more card. This person has definitely avoided you, all right, or ignored you. This person has ignored you, and you want to know why. You want to know what went wrong. You don't have all the answers to your questions. I also have the Strength card in the reverse, which is the outcome of the Judgment. The Judgment is reconciliation, is bringing up the past. The past has a lot of troublesome energy. The past has a lot of negative energy. That has the devil being happy to destroy something that was supposedly good and not being able to see the red flag. So the outcome of whatever has happened in the past and making a firm judgment on the past is a weakness. So someone needs to address the weakness in order for this to continue, or in order for you to forgive them. So they need to show up and show or tell you that you were definitely not crazy for pointing things out, because they did never acknowledge it. They did never acknowledge all the things that you tried to tell them, that this is not good. You're hanging with the wrong people. You're doing the wrong things. You should not be so focused on material things. And they may have caused for a lot of drifts in this relationship. And now you know, the only way that this person could come forward with a reconciliation towards you is by addressing what this devil was for them, and that they were just too weak to overcome that. Because you got the Tower, and we got the Strength, we got the Devil here, I got the Devil in my hand. So someone was not able to overcome the Devil. Someone was not able to overcome this Devil energy, and they need to admit that it was their fault. This person may have not shown you compassion, or may have blamed you for not having compassion. And you're like, well, you were destructive in the first place with doing things that were underhanded in the first place. So why should I show compassion while you have some kind of an addiction? You get what I mean? Like that's the energy that I'm getting through. I hope I made myself clear. It was not easy, but I'm doing my best for you guys. So what is their hopes? Justice. That they want you. They wish for you. They want you. See, that's what I'm saying. They are willing to make those changes, but the problem is, in order to make those changes, one first needs to accept their negative part and admit to that, because that will make things much more easier to heal and to change. Because yes, maybe in the back of their mind they know that they need to stop drinking, stop partying, or stop being addicted, possessive, whatsoever the case is. But if you cannot admit to that and say like, hey, I was an addict or something, you know what I mean? Once you say those things out loud, your words are very powerful, so powerful that you can realize things and you can change things. And that might have been your vision on that. Like, you do need to first accept it. Without acceptance, you cannot completely heal. And perhaps this person wanted to accept it for themselves and heal within themselves, but not express it towards you, because out of a place of ego. I got a lot of Strength card in the reverse and the Devil card in the reverse. Someone is definitely in the midst of a transitioning, trying to overcome and overpower and overrule the Devil, and at the same time still having that weakness and that ego of like, I don't want to admit that I was a, crack addict, like, you know what I mean, something like that. Like, I don't want to admit that. So that's what I'm seeing going on. So Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Hermit reverse. So they don't know how to come out of this period of silence with you. I feel like they have a need to talk with someone that can help them, that can guide them, that can give them solid advice or non-biased advice about the situation. Perhaps that's why they close themselves off. Like, they don't want it to come from someone that is very close to their heart, because they feel ashamed. So they are in this midst of like, okay, maybe I need to get some actual help. Maybe I need to go into therapy. Maybe I need to go into rehab, like something like that. All right. So it might be very heavy energy, but I'm just using some examples, all right? So don't feel offended, also if you're a crosswatcher or whatever, but these are normal things that everyone goes through in life, and that does not mean that should be an offending thing, because that's just life, and we all need to learn to deal with that kind of thing. So if you start judging, then that's already a mistake. So yeah. And let's see, what is the fear for Libra? You have a Seven of Wands. So you feel like this person has crossed a lot of boundaries in the past, and that's why you feel like maybe they can get, again, very aggressive or very possessive, or do things when they get drunk or something like that. Because it does seem like something major is going on here that has caused you a lot of disappointments in the past, and you are fearful to have boundaries up, and you should, all right? You should. But you feel that if you would have your boundaries up, you would not be of helping service, and that is also Libra, right? Like, Libra does want to help and be of great service as well. and be compassionate. So you may feel like that you will be judged of not being compassionate and not in a helping service, just because you put up your own boundaries. Fierce. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. Fierce. And the 4 of Wands reverse. So, 10 of Swords. For some of you, this person may be wanting to come back into your living space, all right? You may have been separated or not living together anymore, and you may feel that this person will cross some boundaries if they enter your house or enter your home. This could be also definitely, you know, it could be a lover, it could be also a friend or a family member that may have crossed many boundaries over the time, and they may have brought a lot of negative energy into your home, and you never felt safe. I feel like there is an element of you not feeling safe with them, or not feeling safe for yourself. Or perhaps they bring people or friends over to your home, whereas you don't feel safe in your own place. And you need to step up and bring in boundaries, because your opposite sign is Aries. Aries is the sign of like having strict boundaries. Like, okay, if you are in my house, you're gonna respect my rules. But Justice energy or Libra energy could be like, well, you know, they have the right to bring over their friends or whatever. You get what I mean? So you try to see it from a different angle and a point of view. And it might be also true to do that, but at this point you need to come from the opposite angle of saying like, no, these are my rules, and if you are going to cross that, then you are not welcome. That's what I'm seeing. That's what you need to do, whatever the situation is, because that will help you to set up your own boundaries. And at the end of the day, it's your home, it's your place, it's your environment, so you need to protect your environment from other people, because people are trying, there is someone that is, I wanted to say manipulate the energy and betray you in a sense. I don't feel like it's this person or something, but it might have been interconnected with the person that you're dealing with. So there might be a friend of them, all right? Like there might be a friend of theirs that comes in and then, you know, is acting very ungrateful when they're on the table, as in like, oh, you don't even have like enough this, like where is the water that I like, you know, that kind of disrespectful behavior. Don't let that happen, all right? Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This might be definitely also due to children, all right? You might be also dealing with someone that has been very much spoiled as a child. Or not at all. That's why they are asking a lot of attention. So it could go vice versa, right? Either they have been very spoiled, or they have not been spoiled, and they came, you know, they came short every time. And I'm getting this vibe of, I'm sorry, but I'm getting the vibe, so I'm going to tell it because someone out there does need to hear that message. But some of the siblings may have always gotten away or gotten everything while the other one did not. All right, so they are fearful to give because they have experienced something going on with their siblings as a child. All right, and this has made them feel very insecure and doubting a lot of their choices. It's as if like they got punished every time. Sorry to say that, but like it feels like it's so specific message. Like they got punished every time by someone taking away their candy, and guys, but they got punished every time by their father or something, by taking away the candy and giving it to the sibling. You know, as in like a punishment. Like, oh, you did that? Okay, you're not getting anything. Here is everything is for John or something. Something like that. I'm sorry to go so deep, but if I pick up on very specific information, it would not be fair to not share that. So, yes, my dears, this was the reading. Let me just pull one card for you guys. since you were the last one in the zodiac, I'm gonna treat you with an extra. And if you like this reading, please do share a like, subscribe, and share your comment. I'm going to continue this reading on Vimeo, and I will discuss how you both feel about each other, the outside influences, and the future energies, as well as advice as usual in this situation. All right, so let's see. Triggers. Yep. These are a lot of triggers, and it could be also in both ways, right? And you might be triggering them, they may be triggering you, so you need to be able to deal with your triggers, and perhaps that going into hibernation will definitely be beneficial for you, all right? So this was my reading. I hope this really helped you guys out, and I see you guys on the other side on Vimeo. The link is down in the description box below this video. Let me know, and see you guys soon. Bye.